In speech, one of the biggest problem or trouble people have is actually developing the message itself. Recently, a friend of mine told me, Apuuli, I know exactly everything I want to say. I am confident enough, but I don't know how to develop a good speech. There's a way you speak, and I feel like that makes sense, that flows. How do I do it? In this video, I'm going to give you the 3 things you have to look out for to develop, craft, and create or write a very amazing, effective, and efficient speech or message. 3 C's. Number 1 is coherency. Your speech must have a pattern it follows from the introduction to the conclusion. It's not just about the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. In this case, I would recommend that you go read about Monroe's motivated sequencing. If you want me to talk about the sequencing, just comment sequencing. Coherency is also about how you frame your sentences or your paragraphs, how you frame your explanations. And in this case, I recommend that you adopt a framework called PREP. P-R-E-P. Point, reason, example, point. Read more about it. If you want me to talk more about it, comment it. And also at coherency, it is about order. You see, the first pattern is about how you begin from introduction to conclusion. But when it comes to the body where you explain your points, you also must have an order. And I always recommend, unless otherwise, you use the chronological order. This is when you explain things following the order of their happening. If you're going to talk about 1991, then 1992, then 1993. It could be a reverse order, but follow a chronological order. Don't tell us about 2021 and then you go to 2027 and then come back to 2023. You're confusing us. Coherency. Number 2, connection. When you are drafting a speech, make sure that there is a story. Think of that subject. Go through the process of subject selection. Brainstorm everything you want to talk about that subject, and then think of stories, experiences, things you know that are like a story, especially something that is personal to you. Maybe it's your personal experience or a friend or family that you know that has an experience relating to the subject. Include that story there because it will invigorate, it will inculcate, it will inspire passion in the speech. And when you're speaking and you connect with the story, people will easily connect with you, will believe you, and find you credible. But also, if you want to pull off connection, you need to identify. Find things you share in common with the audience you're going to address and make sure you mention them whether in passing or deliberately in your speech. If you can show people that we are the same, you think I am rich but I was once poor. You think I am a boss but I'm also human. Find things you share in common with people. Otherwise, they will see you as an alien that is talking to them. As you draft your message, make sure it identifies with the people you're going to speak to. And the last C is comprehension or comprehensiveness. Make sure that your message is simple. Do not use difficult words. If you're to use a difficult word, explain it or use a synonym that would mean or will help people understand what you're supposed to say. We call it intelligibility in communication. But at the same time, comprehensiveness, make sure that your message is correct and complete. Don't give us half facts. But most importantly, beef up your message. When you have a point, ask yourself, is there a fact I can use to explain this point? Is there a story or is there a quote I can use to explain this point? When you beef up your points, they become more believable, carry more credit, and they are trusted. Simply put, if you want to craft a very good message, make sure it rings these 3 bells. Number 1, coherency. Number 2, comprehensiveness. And number 3, connection. If you want us to help you with this, of course, not writing. We write speeches at 1 million Uganda shillings, but we also teach people how to speak with confidence, clarity, structure, without forgetting what they're supposed to say. And if you want to know more, just click the sign up button above my name, or comment public speaking. If you found any value in this video, make sure you share. That is the only way you motivate me to continue speaking. Otherwise, on this account, we believe that knowledge is capital. If it is shared, it increases income, impact, and influence. Thank you. See you in the next video.